Hello， 大家好，我是逸轩。今天我们要来介绍的是日本的文化。相信呢，大家近几年来呢都不能出国，一定对我们最常去旅游的国家日本不陌生。但你有想过居住在那里的感受吗？我们现在看一部影片，这是外国人呢在日本和比较他们自己国家有什么不同的影片。那我们就先来欣赏一下咯。
Today Rachel has joined me and we're gonna talk about Japanese things that we still cannot do properly. So things in Japan that are a little different than back home that we're still not used to. So the first one that comes to my mind is squat toilets. Not a fan. How about you?
I actually love squat toilets.
What? What do you like about them?
I'm like the weirdest person probably. I've never met another foreigner who likes them.
I've never met anyone, no. Why? Why?
Because they're so convenient and quick. It's like a urinal for women. You don't have to touch anything. So like it feels like cleaner.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to clean off a toilet or put down toilet paper.
That's true.
And like it's quicker because you don't have to like prepare everything.
Oh, it just feels so awkward for me.
It's better for you because it's like more natural. So it
like the position of your body is.
Yeah.
I read that somewhere. Oh, I can't get used to it. I can't do it properly. I don't see how people use it without taking all their clothes off. Like,
really?
How do you not pee all over yourself? I could not do it. It just doesn't work.
I'm have to make the worst video tutorial in the world.
Oh my, you're gonna make a tutorial?
Put like on a bathing suit and just pull down my shorts.
This is how you position yourself. Okay, so yeah, squat toilets are something that I cannot get used to. And in most cases, they will have like, you can choose. Lots of like malls will have the Japanese style toilets and the Western style toilets. So you can just wait in line until one of the Western ones is free if you prefer those. But sometimes when you get out like into the middle of nowhere, the countryside, they will only have the Japanese style toilets. So it's something that I really wish I could get used to, but I've been in Japan how many years now? Like 8, and I still despise them, and I like get all nervous when there's only Japanese ones, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? Maybe I could hold it for like another couple hours.
Well,
but, yeah.
I think you should at least try them because you might actually like them. I was terrified at first, and it took me like maybe 3 times.
I've used them like 15 at least 15.
I choose the squat
Maybe
toilet
20.
every time now.
That
I love
is
them.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, one day you make that tutorial and I will follow it and maybe do it properly.
Tutorial in the world.
Okay, what's something Japanese that you're not used to yet?
Okay, one of them would be taking off my shoes quickly when I enter a house.
Same for me.
It's okay when I'm going in my own home because no one is waiting on me. But if I'm with someone else, I have to go last because I don't want to inconvenience them because it takes me so long to either unlace my shoes or like unzip it and like reach my hand down and pull it off.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to do it on one leg too. You have to like balance.
And you're like falling into stuff.
Just not used to it.
I can't just pull my foot out of my shoes. Like I have to use my hands.
The worst is when you're at like a restaurant and there's people that you like don't know like waiting for you to put your shoes on. It's so like intimidating. It's like I tried to do it fast.
Restaurants and doctor's offices or dentists where you have to take off shoes. That's embarrassing.
Slip-on shoes. I have found the wonders of slip-on shoes recently. So much easier. Okay, my second one is, I can't even say this in English because we don't have this type of food, but in Japanese it's called neba neba. Neba neba shiteru tabemono. So I am going to try my best to translate this into English, but like really, it's not gooey. It's a certain texture. If you know natto and you know the texture of natto, it's that texture. It's like slimy, I guess. Slimy and gooey.
And sticky.
Slimy, gooey, sticky, like all of the above. And there are, I think, I can think of 3 foods off the top of my head in Japan that are like that. Natto, yamaimo, or like mountain potato, or okra, which is like a green vegetable. And it looks like just a regular, like a...
when you cut it?
Yeah, it just looks like a regular, like kind of like a star-shaped cucumber. Yeah. But when you cut it, it's got the gooey stuff on the inside. And I just cannot get used to eating that texture. It's like, even if the flavors don't bother me that much, the texture is just like not something that I'm used to, and I've tried it several times because apparently it's really good for you, that like that stickiness.
Yeah.
I think it's good for your body somehow, your skin, or I don't know, but everyone says that those like 3 things are really healthy and you should always try to eat them, and they're included in lots of traditional Japanese meals, but I can't get used to it, and it's too bad because I love eating healthy foods. It would be great to enjoy them like Japanese people do, but can't. How about you? Are you the same?
I absolutely cannot handle. I'm very sensitive. Like, I'm very sensitive to texture in the first place.
Yeah.
So, like, even just like looking at it now will make me gag.
Oh no!
So if I get it into my mouth, I'm guaranteed to like.
Yeah.
It's bad. I've tried so many times. I just can't do it.
Darn.
So another thing I can't do is pretty much anything related to riding bikes, bicycles. Like I can manage to just like ride a bicycle normally.
Yeah.
But Japanese people like grow up on bikes. They're like they're born on bikes.
I feel like they ride bikes more often than they walk. Like it's so common here.
They can do it so well. Like June can ride a bike without using either handlebar.
Whoa!
No touching, and he can turn that way too.
How do you do that?
I know.
Japanese skills. What?
I can barely ride a bike without falling over. So.
Oh my god. No, I remember the first time that I tried to ride a bike, the first time I came to Japan, and my homestay gave me a bicycle to ride to school every morning, and I was like, oh, okay, I haven't ridden a bike in years. And I tried it, and I kind of like veered off the little path and into the rice paddy.
Oh my god.
It was so embarrassing. They were probably like, what the hell? She's like 17 and she can't ride a bike. That was probably really weird for them to see.
It's really embarrassing.
Yeah, I'm totally used to it now, and I like bike all the time, but that first time was just like, yeah, I totally get where you're coming from. It's not used to bikes. Okay, another big one for me. Another thing that I wish I could get used to, because everyone seems to really enjoy and love it here, is onsen. I do not like being naked in front of people that I don't know, and like I would probably feel the same in front of people that I do know. Like I don't think I'd want to go to an onsen with Rachel and be naked with each other. It would probably be really awkward. And it's really too bad because Japanese people love onsen.
Yeah.
And they always talk about how amazing it is. And like, oh, you should go to this onsen. It's really beautiful. And it's like, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, I don't care how beautiful the place is. I'm just thinking about how I have to be naked in front of everyone. And I don't like that.
I've actually gotten used to like the idea of being
Really?
naked in front of other people. Like I've been to hotels here where they have communal baths. So
Yeah.
when you want to take a shower, it's in a room with lots of other showers. So
Right.
everyone's naked in the same room.
Right.
And like I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
The first time.
Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, it's normal here. All right, whatever, I'll just do it. And like
Yeah.
as I've gotten older, like I care a little bit less about those kinds of things. But I still can't handle onsen because I'm too sensitive to temperature.
Oh, they're so hot.
Yeah,
They're
and,
really hot.
like even hot tubs in America, I can't sit in hot tubs for more than 5 minutes.
yeah,
and then
well,
I'm
I don't think you're
overheating.
supposed to anyways. I don't
So-
think it's good for your body to be in them too long. So maybe that's a
Yeah.
natural response. But no, I'm the same. People just be sitting there enjoying it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, I gotta get out of here. I'm like dying like a lobster, like sweating.
Right.
And no, I really, really wish I could enjoy onsen because they seem magical. Everyone
Yeah.
else seems to absolutely adore them.
Right.
Okay, here's something that probably I bet you feel the same way, but keigo in Japanese, it's not that like I'm not used to it because it's difficult. It is super difficult. So that's like one thing to get over. But I'm kind of used to like how keigo works. I know when to use it. I know the main phrases, but I'm not used to the feeling, because in Canada, when you get close to someone, you'll start to speak more casually with them. But in Japan, if they're like a higher rank than you, if they're older than you, or they're like your boss, it's really inappropriate to speak casually with them, even if you feel like you have a close relationship. So I always feel like so conflicted. Like I know in Japanese I should speak keigo to these people, but I feel like, but we're close now, so I feel rude using this like super polite language with them. Because in Canada, if I use like really polite language with someone, it would be like we don't have a close relationship. And
You're
it's,
putting distance between you, it feels like.
yeah, so I can't get used to that.
No, it feels
Really.
more friendly to us to speak casually. That means like we like you.
Yeah, it means we
wanna
like
be
you, we want to
friendly.
be friends, and
Right.
we want to get to know you.
And I kind of like in some cases it's hard not to take it personally if
Yeah.
someone won't use
I know. I hate that.
Or like if you're not, because like with June's family, I'm not allowed to use informal when I speak to his parents or his grandparents or like his aunt and uncle ever. Like I'm just never, no matter what, even though I'm married into his family, I'm never going to be allowed to speak informal.
And you feel like distant from them.
Right. I feel it's hard not to feel like they're saying like you're not really a part of our family.
Yeah.
Because like with my family, like, you know, my family's like, June, call me mom.
Yeah.
And you know, like they come over, when June comes over, everyone's like giving him hugs and be like, you know, make yourself at home.
Super
like,
casual.
Like it's really casual, and that's how we like greet people.
Yeah.
And that's how we
that's
like
how you show that you're part of the family.
Right. So that can be kind of difficult.
Yeah, but like June uses Keigo with his parents too, right? So
Sometimes,
it's not like you're the only one, right? Like he will also use it. I always thought that was really weird, seeing Japanese people using really polite language with their parents.
Yeah.
That's just so strange.
No, he does that too. But it goes beyond that too, actually. Like and I'm still not used to this either, but even people who are married sometimes can use Keigo with each other. And June said like this is completely normal, and it's like, because I saw it happening, and I was like,
so weird.
I was like, June, why isn't this weird? And he was like, no, it's actually completely normal.
Really?
If people want to use Keigo, sometimes you see older couples like an oba-chan and they use formal with each other.
Yeah.
Then it makes it seem like they love each other so much that they're still trying to win each other over,
like,
and like they're still dating each other.
So they're still in that like awkward stage where they have to be super formal with each other.
Yeah, and so he says when he sees like old people using Keigo with each other, he feels like they're being really cute.
Whoa.
He thinks it's like cute. So
that's
that
such
was
like a culture shock. Yeah, it's like
to me,
opposites
it was like
for us.
hard.
Yeah.
It was hard for me to process.
I feel like that's one thing that I'm never really gonna get over, because it's just so different than Canada. It's just completely backwards to Canada. So I hope so, because it's really frustrating sometimes. You know, you want to be really close with your coworkers and feel like you're friends, but you have to use Keigo with them because they have a higher position than you, and it's rude not to. And I don't like that.
Yeah.
I would like to know how Japanese people feel about that. Any Japanese people that have been over to Canada or America, how did you feel about people using like really casual English and being like super friendly? Did that feel awkward for you? I wonder how it works like the other way around. That would be really interesting to hear about. Alright, so I guess those are the big things that we are really not used to and suck at in Japan. So, any of you guys that have lived overseas, let us know in the comments what things were really difficult for you to get used to. That would be really interesting to read. Make sure to subscribe to Rachel if you haven't already. I will link her down below and right here. She makes amazing videos about Japan with her husband June, and lots of really educational stuff, so you guys can learn a lot over on their channel. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys soon. Okay, bye!
好，我们先来讲到摘要的部分。首先呢，他提到了一个外国人呢对使用蹲式马桶的挑战，因为乡村呢大多还是使用着这些蹲式的马桶。再来，他还提到了说话的礼仪，只要辈分或职位比你高的一些人，就要更多的使用一些问候语。还有呢，日本的小孩似乎比较会骑脚踏车，相信在场的各位都还不一定会骑脚踏车，应该都会了啦。可能呢，那些小孩比较会骑脚踏车。最后提到还有温泉。他可能不能接受呢裸着身体去泡温泉，但是呢可能外国人并不认为这是疗养身心的方法。再来我们讲到生活的连结，首先呢他提到了蹲式的马桶，他为什么不改建成日本人现在其实也比较熟悉的西式马桶？其实呢就是因为呢改建的话没有钱，然后呢还有一些当地的居民、当地家长怕自己的小孩不知道怎么使用，所以呢还是比较希望呢能保留一些的蹲式马桶。那请问你上厕所的时候有正确使用马桶吗？好，相信大家都非常聪明，不需要教就都会了。还有呢提到呢在日本交朋友的时候，你说话的礼仪非常的重要，尤其呢在公共的场所上，你不会说很直接的去拒绝一个人，而会很委婉地说不好意思啊，没有时间，而不是直接说不。而且呢要学会配合当场的气氛说话， 而我们现在同学之间想要交朋友，一般都是从闲话家常开始。所以呢，如果你要和你日本的朋友沟通，或者交个朋友，记得也要将问候语挂在嘴边，才不会丢台湾人的脸，也不会丢你自己的脸。还有，记得不要向你的日本朋友炫耀你脚踏车有多厉害，因为他们一定是完胜你的。据说呢，日本人开始泡汤呢，是因为日本夏季高温多湿，冬季又很寒冷的独特气候，所以呢，同样在日本，但是呢，在日本的冲绳呢，因为夏季跟冬季的气温都偏高，就并没有泡澡或是温泉的习惯，通常就是直接淋浴解决了。另有一说呢，乃是来自于宗教的信仰，然后他们可能认为泡澡或者是温泉可以让人的身体污秽都洗涤掉，也能洗涤心灵，而风俗习惯衍生出泡汤的文化。好的，来到我们的单字介绍部分。首先呢，我们先来介绍第一个字，那我们有请 Google 小姐来念。
onsen。
哦，原来这个是温泉的意思。再来下一个
awkward。
尴尬，跟我刚刚的场景一模一样。再来第三位
tutorial。
是教程的意思，它里面那个影片中都有提到这3个单字。那我们这次的日本文化就介绍到这边，我们下次再见，拜拜。